Welcome to another episode of Top Comic Stories, where I share to you the most intriguing and interesting comic stories from both Marvel and DC Comics this week. So if you don't have the time to read comic books anymore, hopefully this short video would be enough to cover the best comic stories this week. Grab a snack, seat back, and enjoy. This is the Black Widow's new method of retrieving secret information. Natasha Romanoff got a hold of a Venom symbiote, but she uses the symbiote's ability in a disgusting way, and the Avengers will most likely not agree. In Black Widow and Hawkeye #1, Natasha chases a bad guy through Siberia. Even though he tries to run, he gets taken down fast by little symbiote spiders and crows. They get into his body and eat his brain. Then they go back to Natasha and give her all the memories they just got from their creepy meal. Natasha has always been a tough hero, but now she's got these gross new powers. Instead of making weapons like Venom and Carnage, she uses her symbiote stuff to make small predators that eat her enemies' brains. This is the Joker's endgame. After getting his back broken, the Joker wants to focus all his energy on Batman's purest form and not Bruce Wayne. In Batman #145, Joker spills his life story to Batman. Bruce doesn't want to buy it, but he figures since Joker knows about Daniel Capcio, maybe Joker was taught to make a backup identity too. Batman keeps asking Joker about Zur and R. Joker says he's only seen Zur twice, but he's super interested in him. Joker even thinks Zur is the true Batman. He talks about beating Zur would be a major win. Did you know about this scariest version of the Flash? In the Green Lantern comic issue 60, there's this super scary version of the Flash. The bad guy Krona got Parallax, who's like fear itself, to take over the Flash. Then, Parallax Flash starts beating up Green Lantern like it's nothing. Green Lantern tries to stop him by trapping the Flash, but Parallax Flash uses his super speed to break free. They keep fighting until Krona arrives there and helps the Flash get back to normal. This is how Thanos humbles Lady Death. Thanos is finally over Lady Death, and he might actually kill her. In Thanos #4, Thanos is feeling really hurt because Death rejected him, so he shoots her with energy beams, but she beats him up easily. Now Death is acting crazy by attacking the Illuminati, and the Illuminati can't stop her. Thanos decides to trap Death in a magical stone, stopping her from causing more trouble. Later, he talks to Death while she's stuck in the stone, and then heads back to Earth with the Illuminati. Thanos tells the Illuminati that he's going to try to fix Death, and if he can't, he hints that he might have to kill her.
Batman recruits a new Robin. After all the teasing, Mia Maps Mizoguchi is stepping up to the plate as Robin. In Batman, The Brave and the Bold #10, Batman ropes her into helping track down Tristan Gray at Gotham Academy. And even though he hasn't officially dubbed her Robin yet, she's already claiming it's official Robin business. She's been itching to be a hero for ages, even rocking her homemade Robin outfit. Plus, she's got some street cred from teaming up with the Birds of Prey as her future self, Meridian. Batman's actually giving her the nod. It's a big deal, especially if Batman approves. But with her skills and guts, Maps is proving she's Robin material.
Deadpool ruins Spider-Man's life. Spider-Man and Deadpool team up a lot. One time, Spider-Man was really hurt and almost died. Deadpool saved him by giving him special healing blood, but it meant Spider-Man would live much longer than his loved ones, making him feel cursed. Later, Spider-Man was dying again, and Deadpool finally told him the truth. Spider-Man forgave Deadpool and asked him to forgive himself before dying peacefully. Then, Deadpool used time travel to try and fix things. I can't believe that Marvel officially killed Venom. Dylan Brock bonded with the Venom symbiote to save his life, which makes him the new Venom. In Venom #31, Carnage is still on his mission to become a god. He really wants to kill Eddie Brock, who's now the King in Black, but he can't find Eddie, so he goes after the next best thing, which is Dylan Brock, Eddie's son, who's currently hosting the Venom symbiote. Dylan has faced Carnage before, but this time, he actually tries to fight back. Sadly, it doesn't go well. Carnage easily stabs Dylan, and it seems like the end for him. But then, Dylan finds himself in a strange place called the Beyond, where he meets the most powerful version of his dad, Eddie Brock. The most powerful mutant ever. Not only Onslaught has surpassed being an Omega-level mutant, but is considered to be God-level psychic. In the Marvel world, there's this super scary bad guy named Onslaught. He's a mashup of Charles Xavier and Magneto's minds, which is pretty wild. Charles Xavier's mind got so messed up by Onslaught living in there that he finally broke, and that's when Onslaught really showed up. Onslaught is crazy strong. He's so tough that he wiped out a whole bunch of Earth's superheroes all by himself, and some of them had to start over in a mini-universe. Everyone's super scared of how powerful he is, but what's even scarier is thinking that he could come back someday. Why did Iron Man and Hulk go naked on the streets? A scientist named Sergei Sokin disappears with an alien sample, and Tony Stark comes up with a fun idea. He challenges Bruce Banner to a race. Each of them will lead a team to find the missing scientist first. Bruce teams up with Spider-Woman, and Iron Man joins forces with Point Break. Captain Marvel decides to be the referee. What starts as a friendly competition gets serious when they find the research place taken over by alien monsters and all the workers are gone. Captain Marvel and Captain America find the scientist in Australia, beat the villains, and bring bring him back. In the end, neither Bruce nor Tony win the race. So as a punishment, they have to walk without clothes from one building to the Avengers Tower. Peter Parker even snaps a photo for the Daily Bugle. The death of the Justice League. When they were looking for Aquaman, some really old people from Atlantis captured Flash and even took his legs off. Superman wanted to talk it out, but they attacked instead. The Justice League tried to fight back, but they were having a really hard time. These ancient folks were super strong and smart, way more than the Justice League. Superman tried to stop them by flying super fast around the world and hitting them hard, but it didn't work. Plastic Man got turned into stone, Green Lantern lost his heart, Manhunter got burned up, and Batman and others were killed without a chance. Then, the Atlantis people showed off the Justice League's bodies like trophies at a party. But don't worry, because later on, with some magic and a trip back in time, everyone got brought back to life and they all came back to keep on fighting. This is the Joker's new therapist. Harley Quinn was the Joker's original therapist, who the Joker manipulated, but now the Joker got an upgrade. In the story Doctor's Orders from Batman number 145, the Joker has a surprising new therapist. He's got Dr. Capsio locked up in his basement. Dr. Capsio once trained Batman and helped create his alternate persona, the Batman of Zur-En-Arrh. So whenever the Joker encounters Batman, he goes back to Capsio and gets advice on how to deal with Batman. After the Joker meets Zur-En-Arrh for the first time, he gets really interested in this new version of Batman who's just all about being a hero without any secret identity stuff. So the Joker starts listening to Dr. Capsio and even seems to care about what he says. Hope you enjoyed the stories in this week's episode. More stories to come next week. Subscribe so you don't miss the episode when it drops.